Hello, family. Today is November 20 what? I think it's November 21st, I think. Yeah, November 21st. Today is Monday, and it is 9:16 in the a.m. And I came on because I want to leave a message for Miss Nene Leakes. Nene, you know what? I just saw I clicked on my AOL and I saw little tidbits of the interview that you did with Anderson Cooper. And it was a pretty decent interview, I have to say. But let me tell you this. Let me just because right now I'm trying to send out a little send out a little, I don't know what you want to call it right now. I can't find the words to say, but I just want to send out this little tidbit to you right quick and just let you know that, you know what, Mama. Yes, okay. Let me give you your accolades. Yes, you have arrived. Yes, you are making your money. Yes, it is obvious that you've changed a lot of things about you. You look beautiful, Mama. Yes, you are having fun. And yes, your stance on the Housewives franchise has been successful. Now, with all of that right there being said, I am going to ask that you make your money, but don't allow this money to make you. Because right now, baby, they are putting you in situations for you to say stuff. You understand what I'm saying? It seems like right now they're putting you out there so that, because right now, you know how like my mama used to say, don't let your mouth overload your behind. Don't write a check that your ass can't cash. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Old back in the day type old little shit, that little sayings and shit, you know what I'm saying, that mama and them used to say. And right now, mama, you spitting this shit out your mouth that, you know what, it's kind of hard to bring this shit back once it done fell out. You understand what I'm a talker too. Don't misunderstand. I talks like a motherfucker. And there's a lot of things sometimes that I wish I can kind of draw back, that I done put too much, you know what I'm saying? But I done said it already. I'm an uncensored motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm subject to say any motherfucking thing. Don't give a fuck neither. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that when you got the man behind you and this motherfucker's the one that's signing them checks, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm rich and all that. Okay, you making your money. But, and, like Wendy put it out there that now I think you, 3 million or some shit like that there. That's beautiful, mama. That's, Nene, that's good, and especially like you said, I'm a, girl coming from Georgia and all that, and I didn't have all that. Baby, you doing the motherfucking thing. I ain't mad at that. But, let me also say this before I go into some other things. Since the beginning of time, we as women have been some low-key, part messy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And, especially when you haven't been, you've been kind of like behind the 8 ball or something, or you've been the butt of a lot of jokes and shit like that, and a lot of motherfuckers talked about you, and and shit like that there. And when you arrive and when you upgrade and catapult yourself over to the next level, motherfuckers don't know how to handle it. It's like, damn, that was Tina from, you know what I'm saying, that was in the quad that was talking shit. Oh, damn, she done changed up. Oh, damn. Because I was a little fat kid at school. I was always the fat kid at school. Talked a whole lot of shit, was whooping ass, bagging, all that kind of shit. But I was always a fat kid at school. But now that I've grown up and motherfuckers look at me now, some people, it's subjective, but some people look at me as this swan. And like the old niggas that used to, used to be bagging and talk about my motherfucking ass, now they checking for me. You understand what I'm saying? So you do have a tendency to two-step on motherfuckers. Them very motherfuckers that was talking about your ass way back when. And now that you able to look past them motherfuckers, now it's like, you know what, I got a couple things to say, nigga. Go and open, you ready to hear? Here you go. You know what I'm saying? So I understand all that. I also know that when you befriend people, you befriend other women, and behind your back, they constantly wop, 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 and throwing daggers about you, talking about you, your children, your husband, what you have, what you don't got, all that other kind of old shit. She's this, she's that, she's boop, da bop, bop, boo, 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 bam. All that shit, I'm with that too. And when you arrive, you're like, bitch, you know what, bitch, you can't even, you know what, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that too. You know what I'm saying? In my life. You know, I also got motherfuckers. I'm looking at motherfuckers like, bitch, you can't even get in the movie I go to. Don't even play. Don't do it. This ain't what you want. You know? But then all the while when motherfuckers was back talking about your ass, you know, and keying and all that shit, and you know, oh, but this ain't this and this ain't that and this. Don't do it. No. So I understand your stance on that. I understand where you going with it. When like now, like Anderson was like saying something about you was like, who is Sheree? Who is that? Who is that? You know, and all that. Girl, you smiling like a motherfucker because your chicklets are on deck. I must admit, your grill is on deck. Excuse me. Huh?
Morning, mommy.
Good morning. Can you come back in just a few minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. Baby, your grill, mama, is flawless. When you came on the after show, what was that, last week? You was displaying this motherfucking set of teeth that was like, oh my fucking God. It changed up your whole look. I would never say that you were ugly from the beginning because that's not really for me to say. I feel like looks are really subjective. You know, what one motherfucker might find to be beautiful, another motherfucker might be like, that bitch ain't but lukewarm. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I would never flat out say, oh, well, Nene is an ugly motherfucker. That ain't for me to say. But I can say you have been upgraded to a whole nother motherfucking level, mama. And when you was on that thing, them motherfucking your grill was glistening like a motherfucker. The vacancies was all filled in. You were on deck. On deck. And a lot of motherfuckers don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? When you smiling all the way to the bank and shit and you grinning and shit and you know what I'm saying, all that, motherfuckers don't like all that shit, mama. But I understand. You understand me? I understand. You's a millionaire now, mama. You's rich, bitch. You's a millionaire. It's a lot of thousandaire motherfuckers out here. I'm one of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna front. Ain't no sense in me doing it. It ain't gonna work. Because the first lie you tell is the last lie you're gonna have to tell. You're gonna have to tell another lie to cover up the last lie you told. I ain't that motherfucker. So it just is what it is with me. It just is what it is. I'm just gonna say it. That's it. You know, and then there's a lot of hundredaire motherfuckers too. You know what I mean? But, you know, all I'm saying is, mama, the very people that you step on to get to the top is the very next motherfuckers that you might have to stand on their back to get back down. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, all I'm saying is I understand that Sheree and them talk the whole gang of shit. They do. They, you know, but let's just say, once again, we are what? Some part messy motherfuckers. So, so I'm not surprised. I know you ain't either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sheree, this is Miss Six Figure. I'm finna get this right here and this and that, and it didn't pan out. You know, I understand all of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, so let her have that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to point that out, that shit didn't work. You know what I mean? We don't need to point it out. But still, the fact remains is I am going to ask that you remain humble. Because right now, bitch, what you getting ready to end up on is that motherfucking D-list. And you don't want to do that. You understand? Smile and take your money all the way to the motherfucking bank. But leave those bitches alone on what they doing over there. If y'all ain't friends no more and y'all ain't cool, sever the ties, and that's it, and that's all. I need to go ahead on and rewind this motherfucking tape and rewatch it. You understand what I'm saying? Because still in the back of my mind, in the back of my motherfucking spirit, I befriended motherfuckers too that turned out to be some other motherfuckers. And it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm on that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the same thing you on to a certain degree. But I just try to remain humble on certain things, especially when a motherfucker can't touch you. Especially when you outclassing them motherfuckers. You in a whole different arena than these motherfuckers trying. Bitch, you can't even get a scalper ticket. So, of course, yes, you want to let this bitch know. Look, I have arrived, bitch. What? Yes. Now your platform is, major TV and shit like that there. Everybody ain't made it on that platform yet. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't on that platform. Girl, I tilt my motherfucking lace to you. As many motherfucking casting calls I done been on, bitch. I done been on casting calls. I done, girl, let me tell you. Invited on a casting couch, all kind of old shit. You hear me? In a twist, all kind, girl. Yeah. But all of it is part of the game. And it's how you handle the game and how you play the game is what makes you successful. And I can say that as of right now, you doing what it takes to be successful. But also recognize the fact that, you can only tap dance and, talk about a motherfucker for so long. That very motherfucker begin to read your own book of success and they end up on your same motherfucking level. You feel me? So, all I'm saying is, I know right now, you doing your interviews and all that kind of old shit like that. I got all that. But all I'm saying to you, mama, leave them bitches alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave them motherfuckers alone. If y'all ain't cool no more, y'all ain't cool no more. I know it's hard to do. It's hard. I'm better with it all the time. Every time I cut this motherfucker on, there's some shit I want to say. For real, nigga, what? Will you sit your ass down? Girl, it's so much shit I want to say every time I cut on this motherfucker. It's a motherfucker that I really want to go in on. But, it's like, you know what? It ain't right, and I know that it ain't right. But, yes. This very same motherfucker that just throw dabs and jaggers and all that kind of shit at your ass all the time. And then, when you surpass they motherfucking ass, yeah, you want to let a bitch know. So I'm with you with that. I'm with you with it. But all I'm saying is, mama, make your money, but don't allow this motherfucking money to make you. Now, I do give you your props because the way in which you handled your son yesterday on the show yesterday was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful. Now, I, too, when it comes down to my children, all of the motherfucking music quit playing. Ain't no motherfucking singing, ain't none of that. It's about business. It's like, okay, you have to stand fully present as a parent. And when, you and your husband come to a place whereas, it ain't about us no more, it's about our child. Or in my case, it's about our children. That's a beautiful thing. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people can't deal with that because they don't have that going on in their lives. There's a lot of people that break up and, divorce and things of that nature. And it's so volatile. And it's like, your daddy ain't shit. All that kind of old shit. And for you to take the position and be like, what, this is your father and you're going to respect him as such and all this, and I want you to go spend some time with your dad. Girl, that is beautiful. I totally relate to that shit. And I also ain't mad for the fact that, you broke his ass off a little piece of pussy when he brought his son home. I ain't mad at that shit either. Why? Because it's safe. It is seemingly safe. You know what the fuck he bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go ahead on and get down with that right there. I ain't mad at that. This man has known you half of your motherfucking adult life. So hell yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. Break his ass off a little piece of pussy. Now see me on the other hand, mama. We don't cross those bridges anymore. I've been separated since 2006 and, we just keep it strictly motherfucking 100. We be on some whole other shit. Girl, if he was to come in this motherfucker today and be like, what, can I have a little piece of pussy? I mean, just can I smell it for a minute? Can I put my finger in and taste it? I will trip the fuck out. I'm telling you that right now. I will trip out because that's some shit that we just, but we're surpassed those stages. You understand what I'm saying? We surpassed those, those, tendencies and shit. You know what I mean? We surpassed it. I haven't slept with my husband in years. I remember what it was like, but it's like shit. I don't have those visions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of visions he have, but I don't have those visions anymore. Like, damn. Nah, I don't go through those things anymore. We've surpassed that. Enough years and shit has passed, whereas now it's like we are the best of friends. And So I commend you and Greg for being able to, though I understand right now it's still a little raw because the way you was handling him, you can tell that it's a little raw and shit. But I also see that you asked him, was he dating? You didn't have to ask him that, mama. But that's what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we do. And especially, them older cats is pussy eaters. Me and you know that, okay? We know that, okay? Because right now I got one that's cold blooded. And when you already know that your man's mouth game is on some whole other shit, you ain't really trying to see or have that vision of him doing that with nobody else. You ain't really trying to see that shit right there. And see, fucking with older cats. Now the rest of y'all, hold on, Nene. The rest of y'all need to get up on them older cats. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not saying that the younger dudes don't know how to finesse pussy. I'm not saying that. But older cats though, because see the thing is with an older cat, they have to make up for what they're lacking now. Yeah, they might still have the big dick and all that other shit. They might still have all that shit, but they don't have the stamina like they used to just pound, pound, pound. They don't have all that. And some days, them shit just don't work. So then therefore, they have to compensate with some other things that's going to get you there. Right motherfucking there. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas right there, they will camp out in the pussy. Will they not, Nene? Them niggas will camp out in pussy. I mean, the nigga I got, girl, he literally put his head on my motherfucking right there in the crease of my motherfucking thigh, right there on the side of the pussy labia. Be sleep like a motherfucker. Out. Out. He ain't stopping until my motherfucking ass open up the floodgates on his motherfucker. He ain't stopping. That's what them older cats do. I understand Cynthia's ass too. I understand where Cynthia's at with it all the way. Reason why I understand is because this motherfucking cream of wheat motherfucking nigga that she got, shit, that nigga look like he is on that Hannibal Lecter type old shit. For real? Okay, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. Yeah, you let him talk all that shit if you want to. I mean, them East Coast cats, they're a little bit more harsh and shit. And them motherfuckers kind of to the point and shit. So, he be talking just a little bit too much and he little, I don't know. He seemed like to be, strong personality, a little part aggressive and shit. So I don't know what her thing is with that. Not none of my business really, but he eating that pussy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That shit make you weak in the motherfucker. That make you overlook some things. So, I understand also where she coming from with, her situation that she's in too. But all I'm saying unto you, Nene, is the fact that, you already two-stepped on them motherfuckers. You done already done that. You making your money and all that other kind of shit. Just don't end up on the D list from allowing your mouth to overload your behind. In other words, write a check that your ass can't cash because you done, loose lips done sink ships and shit. You done talk too motherfucking much. You understand what I'm saying? All of that, some of those things, you ain't gonna never be able to, outrun or outlive because see, when you made that statement about I'm rich and all that other kind of shit, I know like a motherfucker, you wish you could bring that shit back, and they could have cut that shit up out of the goddamn. They could have cut it out when they edited that, but they wanted to put that out there on you like that, and that's fucked up because they could have came at you and said, okay, well, Nene, you made this statement, or you might not want to. You know what I'm saying? But see, it has a lot to do with who's in your camp, who you confer with. I don't know if you have your own business manager or if you have an attorney that's working with you, but sometimes we need them. I'm gonna need one too, cause I come out of my motherfucker. I come out the side of my neck with some sideline, sideways ass shit that I know like hell I can't never take back. But I done said it now and I'm too far gone. I done said too much. You know what I mean? Now motherfuckers like, okay, well, what's up with that right there? And what's going on with that right there? You know what I'm saying? And the liar, I'm not. I've never been that chick. I'm not that motherfucker. When it comes down to telling the truth, goddamn it, I'm going to be the first one to raise my motherfucking hand. Because, first of all, when you're a liar, you have to keep up with the last lie you told and cover up with that one and all that other. I ain't got time. It's too much work. I can't even do it. I can't do it. And, so I say, mama, go ahead on and make your motherfucking money. So the bottom line is, I respect you. I respect your, character. Because that's just what the fuck it is. It's a character. But, your character right now is going to, if you don't corral that character a little bit, it's going to take you to a place where you don't want to be. And that is on the motherfucking D list. Don't do it, mama. It's so many actresses out here, girls that I know, And for a minute in the 90s, they was making all kind of motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? In the 2000s, they was making money on this and that movie, and this and this and this, and just a couple of motherfucking things that they said. Motherfuckers ain't even trying to put them bitches in the movies as an extra. You understand what I'm saying? So don't do that. Don't do that. I ask that you get some real cool people behind you, some motherfuckers that got your back really, and all that other shit, and go ahead on and make your money, mama. On that note, deuces. It was a pretty good show last night. So I'm out. Bye.